Welcome into Patriots Press Pass. We're talking N'Keal Harry this afternoon. I'm Mariah, Janos, joined by Evan Lazar. Evan, how do you think he's been looking so far? I know you just reviewed some film. What'd you see?
Well, I don't want to sugarcoat it anymore with N'Keal because his entire rookie year, I sort of gave him a pass, right? He missed half the season. He's coming back halfway through the year and has to kind of hit the ground running, and he wasn't able to do it. So I kind of gave him a free pass on year one. Then in year two, now is where the true evaluation, I think, begins of the player. And what we're seeing is a guy that, quite frankly, just isn't a very explosive athlete at this level, at the NFL level, at the pro level. I don't think defensive backs are afraid of him. I don't think they think he's going to run by them. I don't think they think he's going to cut away from them at the top of his route. He's a little bit slow off the line at times. He's not quick at the top in his breaks, and he has a little bit of issues with his footwork and his technique still at the top of the route. There's a lot of concerns that you have with his route running ability. And at this point in time, I think you can kind of chalk up a lot of those things that we thought he was going to be good at: ball carrying, ability to create at the intermediate level. I'm not sure if he's ever going to be that guy. So that really poses the next question for us of what can they get out of him and where can he be useful? Because to me, I hate the word bust. I hate calling guys bust because everything is so situational. But he clearly, his athleticism that we saw at the college level, where he was great in the open field, he was great with the ball in his hands, hasn't translated to this level, and it's exacerbated by the route running issues. It hasn't been pretty, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it anymore.
So, with all that being said, how can the Patriots utilize him differently to improve his effectiveness?
Well, I think the one thing that we do see with N'Keal, the one skill that has translated so far this season is the contested catch ability. He's caught in 4 out of his 8 contested targets this year, and that's actually above league average. So what I would like to see them do is give him more chances down the field to just win a jump ball, just one-on-one against the defensive back. Yeah, the guy's going to be all over him. He's not going to create a ton of separation, but maybe he can box him out. Maybe he can high point the ball. Maybe he can catch a back shoulder or something like that and get body positioning that way. There are ways to throw guys open that aren't consistently getting open with their own separation, right? We see it all the time in other places in the league. So I'm just interested to see if they can unlock maybe his downfield contested catch ability a little bit more than they have so far, because these little timing routes, these option routes that they always run, and these conversions and things like that, like the last play on Sunday, whether he was supposed to break in or out doesn't really matter, but that type of timing route, it's just not his game. So they need to find ways to get him over the middle of the field, down the field, up the seams, things like that, and allow him to just basically use his size and just kind of box out people almost like he's a tight end.
All right. For all of our Patriots coverage, head to clnsmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel over at Patriots Press Pass.